succulent. Let's start that again. This cake is super ugly, like really ugly. What's up guys, it's DJ.Do.Daddy and welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to show you how I celebrated my 16th birthday and also how I made my own succulent cake for my birthday. So let's get started. To start my birthday video, I'm going to be making my birthday cake myself. So I'm going to get started with the cake. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a sponge cake and then I'm going to make a chocolate cake. So we're going to get started with the sponge cake first. I'm going to be creaming together the butter, the sugar, and the eggs and all that stuff first. It's time to crack a bunch of eggs. So I've got my eggs lined up. First we do normal. Alright, now we do one-handed. Yeah, we're just gonna, let's do take two. And that kind of works. Big plop, big plop. It said to sift the flour.
Hey Mom, how you doing there? You somehow made it into this shot. What you looking at there?
But I'm not gonna do it because I'm a rebel, as we know. So I'm just gonna be putting in the flour, and this is self-rising because British people like to use self-rising flour. There are giant chunks of butter in our batter because, you know, normally I melt the butter and just don't really care when it says to soften it, but this time I actually softened it. And we don't really have a mixer or anything, so I'm not sure like how we're gonna get out these giant globs of butter. So we got the butter out. And now I'm gonna add my vanilla extract. Look how tiny this little bottle is. It's so tiny. And I'm just gonna add it. For the first time ever, I got an actual vanilla bean that I'm gonna actually use. So I'm gonna uncork it from its little vial. Wow. I'm not sure what it smells like. You basically cut right down the middle and then you just scrape all the beans from the inside out. The beans inside smell super, super bad. But we're just gonna take it and scrape it and put it in our bowl, I guess. Here goes nothing. Hope it's not like moldy or something. So I'm gonna mix it all up. This is crazy. Now it's a cute cake. There's like a bunch of pixels of the beans in there, which are making it flavorful. That was the finished vanilla cake recipe. So now I'm gonna make the chocolate fudge cake, which is gonna be the other part of our marbled cake. Once again, I'm gonna start by mixing my butter and my sugar so that they are nice and creamed together. We're gonna try and do better in the creaming process this time than last time because there were so many chunks of butter last time and we don't want that to happen again. Now it is for sure all creamed this time. There are only 3 eggs going in this time. I don't know why I just did 1, but there are 3 eggs going in this time. So, first one as per usual, gotta warm it up, warm up the egg cracking hands. That's just the first one. Second one, we're obviously doing one-handed. There's a feather on the egg. I just noticed it while I was trying to crack it, and then I didn't even crack it with one hand, I cracked it with 2 hands. But look, there's a feather on it. Okay, I'm not sure if that's cute or what to think of that, but I guess we're gonna try again and actually crack this one one-handed. Oh my gosh, that was the best one-handed egg crack I have ever done. I've got my dark corn syrup here, and that is an ingredient in this. So I'm gonna open it up. Wow, that was so unsatisfying. It didn't even make a noise. But I'm just gonna estimate how many. We're supposed to have 3 tablespoons, so there we go. It's flour time. We're using self-rising again because British stuff, am I right? And we're just gonna pour it in there. They said heaping cup. We heaped all the way, boys. Welp. The butter chunks return. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a lot of butter chunks in there. We're gonna get those boys out. Okay, this is how we do it. Our last ingredient is cocoa powder. I almost forgot a pinch of salt. Oh gosh, that's a lot of salt. We're just gonna pour that back in there. Just a pinch, guys, just a pinch. Okay, and here is our masterpiece. I am just greasing my pan. This is where the magic happens, so I'm just gonna take a glob of our chocolate and just put that in there. And then I'm gonna take a glob of the vanilla and just put that in there too. Our cake is done and it's ready to go into the oven. I have some Cocoa Krispies because we're not gonna be making regular Rice Krispies, we're making Cocoa Rice Krispie treats. So, I'm just using the recipe from the back of the thingy, but I'm not really gonna film it because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just butter, marshmallows, and Rice Krispies, and then you just mix that all together. And the reason I'm doing this is because I need them to be like the rocks on my top of my cake, and also the like mold for my cactuses.
Happy birthday, ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I know. Happy birthday is not copyrighted, but just to be safe, in case it gets copyrighted sometime in the future.
So, it is my 16th birthday. I am officially 16 right now. I woke up at like the same time that I was like born 16 years ago. It was super stormy last night, just like on the day that I was born actually, so that was pretty crazy. I had a dream last night as well. It starts out where for some reason I'm like forced into this run where you run 1 mile, you get a break, then you run 2 miles, you get a break, and then you run 3 miles, you get a break, and then after you run another 4 miles, then you can like win if you're like the first person to like cross the finish line there. So I was for some reason in this race, so I just ran like the 1 mile part, the 2 mile part, and then after the 3 mile part, I decided that for my break, I was gonna go to the grocery store and get some food, which is probably not a bad idea, but I went to the grocery store and I was lined up, you know, at the cash register, and then some of the dudes and behind me, they were like switching out the items that were in my groceries with theirs, and so I was just like, no, 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 Bucking Billy or whoever you are, you can't be doing that right now because I have to get back to my race, and I don't want your ham or any of that. So I chucked the ham at him, and then like he literally decides to kidnap me. So I don't know how he got away with that since it's literally in the middle of a grocery store. But anyways, he somehow manages to kidnap me with like his friend, and they're like, then the police come. Because they were taking me in this van somewhere. The police come and then they're like, oh, we're just gonna like put you down with some anesthesia because, you know, we want you to relax. So then they, you know, inject the needle thingy into you, and then they're like, you know, you're pass out. I was like, wait, what's going on, boys? And then I was just passing out, and then I was passed out, right? So I'm not dead, obviously, the police are there, so I'm like, oh yeah, chill, except for no, because then as I'm like going into my sleep, I see the police officer dudes high-fiving the dudes like that were in the grocery store with me who like literally tried to steal like a bunch of my stuff, and so they were working together, so it was actually like I just basically got played, okay? And then now I was like passed out with a bunch of bad guys just like around me. My dreams are very, very graphic, so yeah. These are like all my dreams. I was passed out, and then there's this river that was like right next to where they like trucked me with the van and stuff. So they were like, oh, I've got an idea, let's just kill her. So chucked me in a river and I drowned. And then after I drowned, I was like taken out of my body or something, and then I was like, hey bad guys, am I dead or something? And they're like, yeah, you're dead. And then I basically just was gone, and then I woke up, so yeah, it was all good. Yeah, and I went on like a dream website to try and decipher like my dream or stuff. I'll actually leave the website linked in the description in case you want to go and look at it, because it's really cool. The thing that we do in my house, at least when it's your birthday, you wake up and then outside you got your banners. You walk out of your room and then we have these banners that like are there. So that's like what I woke up to. And now I'm gonna go open some presents. Apparently if you ask any 3-year-old like, where'd you come from before you came to me, they'll tell you like their alternate life or like their life before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so apparently it's a thing.
Oh, that's a thing there.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I was literally filming this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna open some presents, but I'm not gonna show you guys because I'm gonna make a separate video where I tell you what I got for my birthday. I do it every year, so we're gonna do it this year. Man, this does not suit me, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna open presents. The oven, and this is what it is looking like right now. It is massive. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it. I just put a bunch of whipped cream there, which I like whipped some whipping cream to make, and then we have the top part, which is just kind of dying. That's my butter because I'm making frosting. It's all softened, so I can start to add the powdered sugar. I made chocolate frosting just out of butter, sugar, all that. And so now I'm gonna put it onto my Franken cake. Now that my cake is frosted, I have some fondant from the store. You can also make fondant out of marshmallows, but I'm taking a shortcut today. Oh yeah, folks. This cake is super ugly. I tried this long snake approach, but we're not gonna do that. Frosted everything, made some dirt, and then these little pointy thingies are gonna be cactuses. I just need to frost them. It took me forever, but my cake is finally done. I feel like one of the cactuses is gonna fall off, but it's really heavy. So I added some pink flowers, obviously the green frosting I told you about. There's some pearl detail like on the cactuses, and it is officially done. We're in the We're in the car and we're heading downtown Vicenza. We've been there before, but I've never vlogged it, so I'm gonna vlog it for you guys. Back in the car leaving downtown, and we're gonna go get some dinner, but we got some stuff at the store Flying Tiger. So I got these chocolates, and then I got this to go on top of my cake. It says happy birthday. We got a bunch of their rice cakes, and then I got some of these socks. Finally, I got this surprise bag, and I don't know what's in it yet, and I haven't opened it. My guess is it's a balloon of some sort. It's a Halloween garland. Crab paper plates, party blowers, goggly eyes, some spoons, wooden spoons, another paper garland with circuses on it. We got a skeleton, bobbly skeleton, some skull earrings, some skull earrings, envelopes, I guess, yeah. So that's what was in it. We are at the restaurant right now, and I'll update you when our food gets out. Hello. Hi. Dinner was really good, and now we're going back to the house. We're gonna eat some of my cake that I made, if it's not already completely destroyed, because I feel like some of the cactuses would have definitely fallen off by now, but we'll see. I ate my cake and everything, and it was really good, but that is basically all I'm gonna do today to celebrate my birthday. Remember, there will be what I got for my birthday video coming soon. There is a lot of stuff that needs to come still, like that is like on its way here, so it might have to wait a little bit until I can film the video and upload it, so it might be a couple weeks, but just stay tuned because it will be coming. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're new, don't forget to thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I do try to upload a new video every single weekend. I'm actually going to Germany super soon, so there'll be Germany vlogs coming soon, as well as remember my what I got for my birthday video. So stay tuned for all those, turn on notifications so you don't miss them, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye!